And welcome to the second part. So what I'll do next is to give names to all of those buttons. So this one will be known as JBTN1, JBTN2, JBTN3, and JBTN console. There. So I will now speed that up so that we can save some time. Okay, now that all of the components, they all have a name now, so let's take care of these buttons. I need some data on them, so I'm going to call that loan. And this is going to be reset or reset. This is going to be reset, and finally this one will be, that one will be exit. There. So let's run it and you guys see how it looks. There, that's how the whole system looks right now, but none of these buttons do anything. Okay, first thing, let's take care of this very one. Double click on that, and right here, I think maybe first thing first, let me declare the following. Well, it's right there, it's declared anyway, that's fine. Private JFrame frame, I'm going to need that. So let's come back again, double click on it, and we enter the following lines of codes. Okay, and remember, you're going to have to make sure you import J option plane. Okay, so this will actually prompt the user to confirm if they want to exit the system or not. And right up here, that is the swing option plane that has to be imported. Let me show you guys the codes one more time. Those are the lines of codes for exit. So if we run it now, click, and the system will actually prompt you to confirm if you want to exit. Maybe we should change this one to ATM system instead of loan system. Right. Okay, run it again. Exit. No, exit. Yes. All right. So the next one, let's take care of this reset. Double click on reset, and right in here we enter the following lines of code for the reset. Okay, now let's come in here. The next one we want to take care of is this very one. So if we double click on the receipt, and right here, from here down, those are the lines of code for my receipts. So have a good look at it. So I'm going to scroll down so that you can see the rest. So because here, those are where I assigned all of my text box into the declared string variables, and here that's just for my time and dates here. That's for my reference. And if you scroll right down, this is where I added all of those information here, all of these variables. This is where I added them onto the receipt itself. Okay, so finally we need to, it's not finished yet though, we need to take care of this loan. And right there, those are the lines of code for the loan itself. And for your information, there's a tutorial on YouTube already, a step-by-step tutorial that shows you how to work out the loan management system itself. I already have that on YouTube. So from here, those are the lines of code. And one thing I'll do is maybe I'll see if I can get the URL. Just maybe I can direct you guys straight to the URL for the code itself. Okay, I've been able to locate the URL. So the URL for the loan, that is the URL for the loan. I have one in Java NetBeans, and I also have the loan management system in Eclipse as well. So here they are. So that's the URL, and that's the other one is for Java NetBeans. And here below it are the lines of code for the loan management system itself. So if I run the loan management system now, let's run it. Let's run the ATM. This is the ATM. If I enter the interest rates, let's say it's about 4 point whatever, number of years and amount of loan, and all we just need to do is click on that, and the receipt will be generated as well. Okay, but what we will do is I'm going to disable all of this. Only the ATM can make this work. Right, let's come in here. So we need to now take care of the ATM system itself. Exit out of the system, back onto the ATM. Okay, let's take care of the buttons first. So we enter the following lines of codes in there. So I'm going to copy that and go into button 2 right here. Enter as follows, change that to 2. Okay, if you notice, I actually enter a string variable that is then allocated to the display itself, and here is the display. Okay, repeat the same thing for button 3. Button number 4. And 6. Change that to 6. Okay, I guess you get the whole idea. So I'm just gonna speed up the other. Okay, we finish up with the codes for the buttons. Alright, so let's come back in here. Now we need to take care of this very one. Double click on that. Alright, the following variables are declared. Okay, pin number 1, number 2, number 3, and whatever is inside display is passed on to pin number 1. Okay, as you notice, I have 3 variables there. Maybe I should even make that 4 really. Let's make that 4. Alright. So what will happen is whatever is in here. Okay, if this is the right pin number, it will enable all of this. Okay. So let's copy this. Paste that. So I'm going to change this one to 245. That's 5, and this is number 2. Repeat the same thing. This one, delete this 2. So that's 5 and 6. pin number 3. Then the last one is pin number 4. That's 5, 6, 7 there. Else, this is what's gonna happen. We end up with this message on the display: invalid. Let's say invalid pin. So if I run it now, okay, and I decide to enter, let's enter the correct details. There, that's what we get. It's invalid. Okay, let's go for, oh, the clear is not working. Let's come in here and just take care of the clear. I'm just gonna copy this, come straight in here, paste that in there and clear. There. Okay, let's try it again. So we enter invalid details, clear works. Supposing we enter correct details, it says it's invalid. Let's see why it's invalid. Let's come back in there, double click on enter. Okay, everything here is in here. If this equals this, then all of this should be displayed. Else is invalid. Okay, let's use, come in and say else if. Okay, let's try it out again. Go for this and there. So that is correct, clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is correct, clear. Let's mess it up. Invalid. That's good. So that is working. All it needed was an else if. Okay, so officially we've finished taking care of all of this. Alright, all of this is all taken care of. We just need to take care of these ones and these 4 buttons there. Okay, all that is left for us to do is to disable all of these buttons. Okay, these 4 buttons, and these are the 4 buttons here. So at design time, let's do that. Let's come in here and just get that done. Select those buttons and just check. Repeat the same thing for this one. So the only way you'll be able to get the button back on is if you get the password right, or the pin number, I mean. If the pin numbers are correct, then the system should enable those buttons. But in the case of these other buttons here, those ones will be enabled with the loan button itself. Okay, let's get that done. So that's btn, exit and reset and so on. Okay, let's come in here inside this button here. Okay, let's change all of this. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to call it btn exit dot, so that way dot set enable. Let's make that true. Okay, we have an error, so let's see. I think we need to declare it up there as a private. I'm going to copy that. Let's come up here and just take care of that. So you see here, so I'm going to enter as follows, maybe right underneath here. let's say private button. Yeah, I think, let's see, is that a spelling? Let's see how is entered in here. I need anything to do with button. Oh, J button, sorry. I'm gonna copy that. So let's go back up there. Just enter J button. Yeah. So that's taken care of. I have about 4 of those. So this is going to be reset. Then we have loan. We have receipt. Right there. I also have the other ones. So let's say private. I think those ones are called J loan. Yeah, these ones, they all have the J's in them. As J balance. So I'm just gonna copy, just paste it there. Okay, let's come down here. Yeah, I can put a comma there. J balance, and the other one is maybe J withdraw. Then we also have J BTN loan. Yeah, we have loan already. I think deposit. Right. I also have J BTN button 1, 2 button. Okay, let's go for private. J button. Okay, but in this case I have JBTN 1. I have it up to 9 and 0. So let's say that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. So those are the buttons I intend to use. Okay, you can see it is sort of like underlined saying I've not used those buttons, but if I don't use them, I'll just comment it out. I've already used this one, so let's use this one as well. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that. So let's come in here, this very button here. So if we get the password right, enter will enable this button. So let's double click on that, and right here we need to enable equals true. Then the other one is BTN loan, enable equals true. Then BTN reset, enable equals true as well. There we go. So I've made use of those ones, so you see those lines are gone. Now what about these ones? This one should be enabled. This one's ought to be enabled if this is right, if the pin number is right. So double click in there. So yeah, I've used those ones as well. So let's run it and see what's going to happen anyway. So enter the correct pin number. There we go. And this one's my option now is this. Okay, I think I need to go right in there. Let's see. double click on this. Alright. Okay, in that case, let's come back in here and just enable all of these. Enable this one as well, and this. Okay, let's give that a try again. Run this and enter our correct details there, and there we can then select which of these options we want. Enter, and here how many years and the amount of loan and total receipt and so on. There. So that's how the whole system works. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to call it the end of this second part of this tutorial, or the end of your tutorial. Well, if you guys are interested, I'm still going to work on this, but for now this will be the end of this very tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and you have a nice day, and please do subscribe. Bye for now.